And we're finally live. Oh my goodness, went through a whole lot to get live tonight. It's Mr. Aaron from the House of Aaron, one of the middle class millionaires. And tonight is Wednesday study hall. Sorry for being late. And I'm gonna have to apologize because I'm gonna have to leave early tonight as well. You know, 1 o'clock is right here. I gotta handle 1 o'clock feeding for the babies before my wife get really upset with me because this is my time that I'm up with our 1 month old baby, and the other two are already sound asleep. So I'm on daddy duty. I need to get started. But while we're here, we're talking about GoPro. Make sure the camera got it. Eric Worre book, GoPro, 7 Steps to Becoming a Network Marketing Professional. This by far, I might need to spend 2 weeks on this. I actually might do this next week. I also have another game, another baseball game next Wednesday as well. As you can see, representing for the Chesapeake Rockies. We lost today, but it was a tough game, and I had a lot of fun. So, Mr. Aaron from the House of Aaron, yes, and we do these live streams to make sure we helping everybody get that proper business mindset. I got something special for you guys tonight because I can't stay. I gotta give you this early and often, right? Tonight, you are too, or this morning, whatever you want to call it, you could go get chapter 5. Because chapter 5 is the chapter for that I this is me. This is the chapter that he could have made a whole book just based off of chapter 5. Like chapter 5, let me show you. Chapter 5 is skill number 2, inviting prospects to understand your product or opportunity. Now, I'm probably gonna have to invite some people on a hangout. You probably won't see them. Hey, thank you very much. Because you probably won't see them on. Uh, Google Hangout. You might see them on a YouTube video. You go check out this replay on YouTube. Like I said, next week we definitely might need to. If anybody want to get in touch with me to try to get on the live stream that we could hear your voice at least, hey, don't be afraid to find me on Facebook. Just type in Aaron Johnson or type in middle class millionaire, and my picture should pop up. Chapter Chapter 5. Look at this. Chapter 5 is probably one of the biggest chapters in the book. Chapter 5, folks. Hey, how's it going? Chapter 5, I think, is the biggest chapter in the book. See, chapter 5 is equivalent to like chapters 2 through 4. No, probably a little bit more. Chapter 5. Chapter 5 is so many golden nuggets, so much. But remember, I got it's 12:58 in the morning where I'm at, and I just got all the baseball game. Came home, washed dishes. I did all that stuff already, and now I gotta get ready for the 1 o'clock feeding for my 1 month old son. So this is what I'm gonna leave you guys with. If you go to this website, listen carefully, get ready to write it down. If you go to the website, where my ink pen at? Here you go. Got one of my notebooks right here. I'm just knocking stuff down tonight. Knocking some stuff down. Give me a piece of paper out of here. Here we go. I'll take one of my pages out right here. Boom, knock it down. I'm gonna write the web page down for everybody. Watch this. Here we go. Free. Man, that look ugly. Let me try it again, folks. Yeah. So I type in If you go type in free, that's FREE for A Johnson.com. You type this in, free for A Johnson.com. Do all the cameras got it? Free for A Johnson.com. Facebook, free for A Johnson.com. Google Hangout, YouTube, free for A Johnson.com. YouTube Periscope, free for A Johnson.com. If you stuck in that long to get that, you get what you're going to be downloading is the whole chapter 5. You're going to be able to download the entire chapter 5, right? You're going to get the whole chapter 5 of Eric Worre's book. It's called Skill Number 2, Inviting Prospects to Understanding Your Product and or Opportunity. Yes. So if you could type that into the comment, if you're on Facebook, type that into the comments on Meerkat. That's free for ajohnson.com. You can get that right there, Periscope. Type it in, right? Type it in the comments. So that way you get Eric Warriors. This is the golden nugget right here. This is the golden nugget chapter 5. You can download it and listen to the audio as much as you want. You're going to have to listen to it over and over again if you plan on improving your business, right? That's what it's for. Okay, so let's see. How do I do that? Okay, so I just do this and I just type in free for a Johnson.com for the free gift, right? That's what people gotta do. Boom, boom. So if people want to get the free gift, you go to free.forajohnson.com, and that's how you get the free gift. Eric Warriors GoPro book chapter 5. You get to download the audio. Don't worry about me collecting email. I'm not going to be sending out any emails. Don't worry about it. It's not an autoresponder set up to you putting in your email. You go there. I'm just trying to keep track of who are getting the free materials, getting the free stuff. So let me tell you a little bit, just give you a little bit of why you want this, right? Because he was talking about trying to find out how to properly go and tell your prospects about your opportunity, how to get them out to get the seed. As they talk about, or other places they say, setting up the exposures, how to do it. Not saying, hey, that's like me coming on here and say, hey, come join my opportunity right now. Nobody's not going to stay on the stream if I go and pitch my opportunity right away. And I don't really need to pitch my opportunity to you guys that's watching this stream. So what I do is talking about, he called it the gateway skill for network marketing. This is the doorkeeper skill right here. The doorkeeper skill. Because skill number 1 is cool. You see people every day. You can find prospects, right? But skill number 2 is how you get a prospect and you also build a relationship. You want to build a relationship, not just, hey, let me shove my opportunity down your throat. Because nobody don't have time for that, right? People trying to do what they gotta do. So what you do, you present them with tools, you present them with understanding. They said he tried everything. He was like a hunter. Eric Warrior said, I was acting like a hunter out there. Everybody I see moving, I'm like, hey, I got this opportunity. Hey, you don't want to do that, right? Because the people who you closest to want to feel hunted. This is when you get that awkward situation at the cookout, at the family dinners, that no one wants to talk to you and people are avoiding you because they feel like you're about to pitch them something to do. You're always pitching them something, right? So we're trying to avoid that. And he corrected himself by studying the successful people. You got it. People start studying the successful people. Study the people who've been where you want to be, right? Who or already are where you want to be. So he's talking about, what else he talking about? Building friendships, and that's how he build trust among them. He said he want to, instead of acting like sharks, he want to be more like a coach or consultant. Hey, how's it going over there? So we're talking about Eric Worre GoPro. Eric Worre GoPro Chapter 5. Chapter 5 is the most in-depth chapter there is, in my opinion. I'm not the expert, right? It's just in my opinion of that's what it is. So he was talking about inviting people to review some sort of tool. This is the thing that's gonna help them out. He went and talked about some two methods. He talked about what he talked about how you could use, because he was talking about cassettes and CDs, not CDs. He was talking about cassette tapes and VCR tapes, old technology, right? Now, in today's time in 2016, we talking about online presentations. What you need in there? How do you get someone to watch your online presentation, right? Because you're trying to eventually lead up to duplication, but how people going to duplicate something that you don't lay the groundwork for? So he just went in everything and he started talking about the formula to help them out, the formula that's going to bring him from the mediocre to, he was like, he want to break out of the mediocre category. It's right there in the book. GoPro, Chapter 5 from Eric Worre. Still talking to him, still communicating with him on Facebook right now. We're trying to get each other playing phone tag all the time with the different time zones, but he gave you the rules. In here, he gives you rules. These are rules that's going to help you win. These are the rules that's going to help you win. He gave you some rules, and then he gave you some steps, right? Because he's telling you, rule number one, you got to emotionally detach yourself. Rule number two, you got to be yourself. Rule number three, you got to bring some passion. And rule number four, you got to have the strong posture. You got to be the alpha male, alpha female. You got to be in charge, right? So then after he gave you some rules, after he gave you the rules, he gave you those steps. And in those steps, he outlined it in 8 steps that you need to be working on to make it feel as natural as possible. Uh, like I said, this is crazy because step one is being in a hurry. And you guys already know I'm in a hurry because I have to feed, I have to go feed the baby. I'm on 1 o'clock and beyond. 1 o'clock and beyond, that's daddy time. Daddy gotta make sure I thaw out the breast milk, I get the bottles ready, and I gotta be mommy from 1 o'clock in the morning until whenever the last feeding, normally 5 o'clock, right? So I gotta make it happen. I gotta get you guys this information, and I'm putting it in your hand. I'm putting the information in your hand so you can put it in your ear, because I mean you're going to learn easy about listening. If you replay chapter 5, you just constantly play it, you're going to eventually pick it up and it's going to soak into you and you'll be ready, right? Because you talked about steps, be in a hurry. Step one, step two, compliment the prospect. Step three, make an invitation. Step four, if I would you. Step five, you get confirmation. So that's your time commitment. Uh, You get a confirmation number 2, which is to confirm the time commitment. You get confirmation number 3, which is to schedule the next call, where we say getting that next exposure set up, and then you get off the phone. So there you go, folks. So if I was to give a quick example of the 8 steps that you find right here in chapter 5. Hey, what's going on? Is Mr. Aaron from the House of Aaron? Yes, I'm late getting on my live stream, but it's 1:09 in the morning. I gotta deliver you this stuff real fast before I go feed the baby. Hey, you all look beautiful out there tonight. I'm glad to see everybody is here. I'm glad to see everybody is happy and attentive to the call. Because guess what? I got something special for you. I gotta invite you to what? To get your chapter 5. You can get the chapter 5 audio by going to free free.4ajohnson.com. I told you, you go to free.4ajohnson.com and you get chapter 5 for free because we won't be here long, right? Because if I give you chapter 5 for free, would you listen to it? Would you go get it? It's actually not free. You got to do what? You got to put on, what you got to do. You got to put in your email. So, yes, you got to put in your email. And putting in your email will get you chapter 5 for absolutely nothing. You download it to your computer, download it to your phone. That's free.4ajohnson.com. So I can't go through steps 5 and 6 and 7 with you guys because I don't know when you're going to take action. I don't know when you're going to see this video. But I can tell you this, you can find the replays. You can find the replays at middleclassmillionaire.pw. Click on live hangouts. You'll find the replays, right? So that's pretty much it in a nutshell, right? Study hall. We might be in chapter 5 again next week. I got to see if I can schedule one of the other middle class millionaires because I have another baseball game next Wednesday as well. And it's a late game. These Wednesday games are late because we're in the lights. So, one more time, get your free gift at free.4ajohnson.com. Get your free gift. That's Eric Ward, chapter 5. free.4ajohnson.com. I'm Mr. Aaron from the House of Aaron. I'm one of you middle class millionaires. I encourage you to do what? To be confident, be smart, be fruitful, and multiply. But when you start, you don't stop. You got to be confident until you achieve your goals. Good night, good morning. I'm sorry for being late, but I will see you on the next call.